Welcome back to Plot in Minutes. Today we're recapping Superman 2025, the movie that rebooted the DC Universe under James Gunn. We'll break down its major plot beats, standout moments, and what's next for the Man of Steel. Centuries ago, the first metahumans appeared on Earth. But far away on the doomed planet Krypton, scientists Jor-El and Lara Lorvan sent their infant son, Kal-El, to safety. Decades later, that child became Clark Kent, raised in Smallville by Jonathan and Martha Kent, and now, the world's greatest hero, Superman. But in 2025, 3 years into his career, Superman suffers his first defeat. Crashing into Antarctica, he whistles for his loyal companion, Krypto the Superdog.
Krypto,
Taken into the Fortress of Solitude,
take me home.
Superman is healed by his robotic guardians. While recovering, he hears a recording from his birth parents. They reveal he was sent to Earth to do good, though the message cuts off before the truth is revealed.
The message was damaged in transit from Krypton to Earth.
Determined to continue his fight, Superman leaves Krypto behind and returns to battle the Hammer of Boravia, a powerful warrior entangled in the US-backed Boravian-Jarhan-Purian War. But this foe isn't acting alone. Behind the scenes, Lex Luthor manipulates events from Luthor Corp Tower. Superman is beaten down, but aided by a humble food vendor, Malik Ali. Meanwhile, Luthor and his allies, Ultraman, the mysterious engineer Angela Spica, and his Raptor army, prepare their next move. The next morning, Clark Kent returns to work at the Daily Planet, earning praise for his exclusive Superman coverage. Lois Lane, Clark's girlfriend, notices something odd. If Clark always gets Superman's interviews, won't people start connecting the dots?
Okay, so I'll let you interview me.
I'm pretty sure.
Clark reluctantly agrees to let Lois officially interview him as Superman. But during their talk, Lois questions his actions in Jarhanpur, like his rough treatment of Boravia's dictator. Superman insists he saved lives, but Lois sees troubling patterns. Their romantic evening shatters, and Clark walks out, torn between love and responsibility. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor pitches his Planet Watch team to the Pentagon, offering Ultraman, the engineer, and his Raptors as Earth's protectors. But the generals reject him, not trusting his ambitions.
Because without solid proof of malicious intent, it's just not worth the risk.
Soon after, Luthor strikes directly. With Ultraman, the engineer, and his influencer girlfriend, Eve Teschmacher, he infiltrates the Fortress of Solitude. Krypto is captured, Superman's robots are destroyed, and the missing part of Kal-El's birth message is stolen. Back in Metropolis, Luthor unleashes chaos by releasing a miniature kaiju that grows into a monster. Superman tries to contain it, but the so-called Justice Gang, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Green Lantern Guy Gardner, intervene recklessly. Mr. Terrific destroys the beast with his T-spheres, but Superman is unsettled by their careless methods.
Intergalactic zoo, or at least euthanize it less painfully.
Then comes Luthor's biggest move. He broadcasts the full Kryptonian Message.
We love you more than heaven, our son, to be gone.
Instead of being sent to protect humanity, Kal-El was apparently meant to rule it. The world turns on Superman. Governments condemn him. Protests erupt. Superman is shaken, but realizes the fortress must have been breached. He finds it in ruins, Krypto missing. Furious, he confronts Luthor, only for video footage to be twisted against him, fueling the world's doubts.
Where's the dog? Heard what he said. You heard him. He took it.
With nowhere to turn, Superman finally decides to surrender. He tells Lois he loves her, then hands himself over to the US government. But instead of being imprisoned fairly, he's thrown into Lex Luthor's pocket universe, a nightmarish dimension holding metahumans, political prisoners, and even Superman's captured dog. Inside, he meets Rex Mason, aka Metamorpho, who can transform into elemental substances. Luthor coerces Rex into creating kryptonite to weaken Superman. Things get darker when Malik Ali, the kind vendor who once helped Superman, is dragged in and executed in front of him, a brutal act to break the hero's spirit. Meanwhile, Lois and Jimmy Olsen uncover Luthor's schemes, with help from a surprisingly sympathetic Eve Teschmacher. Together with Mr. Terrific, they locate Superman inside the Pocket Universe. Weakened but not broken, Superman convinces Metamorpho to fight back. Rex creates a miniature yellow sun, recharging Superman. Along with Krypto and baby Joey Mason, they make a daring escape, battling raptors and nearly being sucked into a black hole before Mr. Terrific rescues them.
Terrific?
Back on Earth, evidence of Luthor's treachery surfaces. Selfies from Eve showing his true plan: to split Jarhanpur in half, seize territory, and crown himself king. As war looms, Superman recovers at the Kent farm, where Jonathan reminds him it doesn't matter what Krypton wanted him to be. His choices define him. Inspired, Superman prepares for the final battle.
That's what makes you who you are.
At the border, the Justice Gang and Metamorpho take on Boravia's army, while Superman returns to Metropolis to face Ultraman and the Engineer. After a brutal fight underground, Superman learns the shocking truth. Ultraman is his clone, created by Luthor using Superman's DNA. The two Supermen clash as a dimensional rift threatens to swallow Metropolis. With help from Krypto, Superman defeats Ultraman, hurling him into the black hole with the force of an entire subway train. Finally, Superman and Mr. Terrific confront Luthor in his airborne control room. As Mr. Terrific seals the rift, Luthor rages that Superman is not human.
Got it.
Alien!
But Superman declares his humanity is his greatest strength.
That is being human. And that's my greatest strength.
Krypto slams Luthor around like a ragdoll before the villain is finally defeated. Exposed to the world, Luthor is sent to Belle Reve prison. Boravia's dictator is assassinated, the war ends, and Superman's name is cleared. In the aftermath, Superman and Lois finally embrace their love. At the rebuilt fortress, Krypto happily reunites with Superman as a drunken Kara Zor-El. Supergirl stumbles in, teasing the future of the DC universe. In the mid-credits, Superman and Krypto gaze at Earth from the moon. And that's the full recap of Superman 2025, a story of identity, sacrifice, and a battle not just for the planet, but for Superman's very soul. What did you think of New Superman? Love it or hate it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie recaps.